Hello and welcome to Music Lessons with Tony Valley. Today we're going to be continuing with the jazz lessons and we're going to be working on Just Friends. The song Just Friends is going to be starting with a G7 chord, and this chord is going to be played just once in the beginning. It's actually a pickup chord, but let's go through this right now. G7, G dominant 7 is going to be on the 3rd fret. You're going to bar your first finger across, and then you're going to put your second finger on the 3rd string, 4th fret, and your 3rd finger on the 5th string, 5th fret. You're going to strum all the strings. And again, this is G7. All right. The next chord is going to be C major 7, and that's on the same fret, 3rd fret, but you're going to omit the 6th string. You're going to bar your first finger across the 3rd fret, across the 5th to the 1st string. You put your second finger on the 3rd string, 4th fret. 3rd finger is placed on the 4th string, 5th fret. And the 4th finger is placed on the 5th fret, 2nd string. And again, you're omitting the 6th string and strumming from the 5th to the 1st. And this is C major 7. All right. Our next chord, we're going to keep the finger right there, and we're going to just adjust the 2nd finger, and you're going to move the 2nd finger over to the 4th fret, 2nd string, and then we're going to lift up on our 4th finger. Now again, this is an easy transition from the C major 7, which I'll play again, C major 7, and we're going to go to the C minor 7, which again, you're putting your 2nd finger and moving it over to the 4th fret, 2nd string, and then lifting up on your 4th finger. And you're going to play from the 5th string to the 1st. And that's C minor 7. Okay, our next chord is going to be an F dominant 7 on the 1st fret. You're going to bar your first finger across all the strings, and then you place your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret, 3rd string. 3rd finger is placed on the 3rd fret, 5th string. You're going to strum all the strings on this F7. Again, F dominant 7. Now we're going to play a G major 7 on the 3rd fret, and you're going to put your first finger on the 3rd fret, 6th string. 2nd finger is placed on the 3rd fret, 2nd string. 3rd finger is placed on the 4th string, 4th fret. And your 4th finger is placed on the 4th fret, 3rd string. Now in this chord, you're going to hit all the strings, but you're going to omit the 5th string. And how to do that is by leaning over with your first finger and muting it out. So if you're playing the 5th string by itself, you're probably going to hear that if you can mute it out. And then you're going to mute out your 1st string with the underneath of your 1st finger. Right about here is going to be touching it and leaning against it and muting it out. All right, but you can strum all the strings so you don't have to worry about missing them. And that's the G major 7. Okay. Now we're going to move up to the 6th fret, and we're going to play a B flat minor 7. First finger is barred across the 6th fret, and your 3rd finger is placed on the 5th string, 8th fret. And you're going to strum all the strings. And again, this is B flat minor 7. Now the next chord's right next to it, but moved over to the 5th string root, meaning you're going to put your first finger now on the 5th string, and you're going to bar across your 6th fret, okay? And then you're going to put your 3rd finger on the 4th string, 8th fret, and your 4th finger on the 8th fret, 2nd string. And this is an E flat dominant 7, E flat 7. Okay, now we're going to move 1 fret down and over to the 6th string root, and we're going to play an A minor 7. First finger is barred across the 5th fret, and 3rd finger is placed on the 7th fret, 5th string. You're going to strum all the strings. Now you're going to see some of these chords repeat within a song, but we're going to go right through them and repeat them along. Next chord's a D dominant 7. First finger is placed on the 5th fret and barred across the 5th to the 1st string. 3rd finger is placed on the 7th fret, 4th string. And your 4th finger is now placed on the 7th fret, 2nd string. and omit the 6th string and strike from the 5th to the 1st, and this is D dominant 7. Now we're going to slide up to the 7th fret, and we're going to bar the 1st finger across the 7th fret and bar all the strings, and then we're going to take our 3rd finger and place it on the 9th fret, 5th string, and this is going to be B minor 7. Next chord is an E minor 7, and you're going to bar your 1st finger across the 7th fret, but you're going to move over and you're going to skip the 6th string and bar from the 5th to the 1st. And then you're going to put your 2nd finger on your 2nd string, 8th fret, and your 2nd finger on the 9th fret, 4th string. And you're going to omit the 6th string and play from 5th to the 1st. And that's E minor 7. Next chord is an A dominant 7 on the 5th fret. Bar your 1st finger across the 5th fret, all the strings. Place your 2nd finger on the 6th fret, 3rd string, and your 3rd finger on the 7th fret, 5th string. This is A dominant 7. Now our next chord we're going to move to right there is going to be A minor 7, and all we have to do to make the A minor 7 from the A dominant 7 is release and lift up on the 2nd finger. And now we've got an A minor 7 chord. Good, that was an easy transition. Now we're going to move same fret, but we're going to move over to the 5th string root, and we're going to bar from the 5th to the 1st. And right now, we're going to be playing a D dominant 7 chord. 1st finger is barred across the 5th fret, 5th to the 1st string. 3rd finger is placed on the 7th fret, 4th string. And your 4th finger is placed on the 7th fret, 2nd string. And you're going to strum all the strings but the 6th one, so from the 5th to the 1st. And that's D dominant 7. Okay? Now the next chord is a D flat dominant 7. To make the D flat, you're going to move the whole chord down 1 fret. So the D7 is on the 5th fret. To make that a D flat 7, we're going to just move it down 1 fret. All right? Now we're going to move down to the 3rd fret, and we're going to play that C major 7 again. You're going to place your 1st finger across the 3rd fret, 5th to the 1st string. 2nd finger is placed on the 3rd string, 4th fret. 3rd finger is placed on the 4th string, 5th fret. And your 4th finger is placed on the 2nd string, 5th fret. Omit the 6th string, and you're going to strum that chord right there, C major 7. Next chord again is C minor 7. And again, a lot of these chords repeat, but I'm going to go through each one and repeat them. Next chord right here is C minor 7. So to make the C minor 7, you're going to, again, move your 2nd finger over to the 2nd string, 4th fret, and then you're going to lift up on your pinky. Now this makes the C minor 7. All right, now we're going to move down to the 1st fret, and we're going to play our F dominant 7. 1st finger is barred across the 1st fret, all the strings. 2nd finger is placed on the 2nd fret, 3rd string. 3rd finger is placed on the 5th string, 3rd fret. And you're going to strum all the strings. And this is F dominant 7, F7. Now we get another chord repeat, G major 7 on the 3rd fret. 1st finger is placed on the 6th string. 2nd finger is placed on the 2nd string. And again, that's the 3rd fret. Then our 3rd finger is placed on the 4th string, 4th fret. 4th finger is placed on the 3rd string, 4th fret. And again, you're going to mute out your 5th string and your 1st string. But you can strike them when you do strum them. And that's G major 7. All right. Next chord is a B flat minor 7. And that's on the 6th fret. So you're going to bar your 1st finger across the 6th fret, all the strings. And then just put your 3rd finger on the 8th fret, 5th string. And strum all the strings. That's B flat minor 7. Now the next chord is an E flat dominant 7. Just move your 1st finger over, covering the same fret, 6th fret, but you're going to cover from the 5th to the 1st. And then you're going to put your 3rd finger on the 8th fret, 4th string. And you're going to put your 4th finger on the 2nd string, 8th fret. And you're going to omit the 6th string. This is the E flat dominant 7. A lot of chords in the song. Next chord is an A minor 7, 5th fret, first finger, you're going to bar across, and then you're going to put your third finger on the 7th fret, 5th string, and strum them all. A minor 7. And then we're going to get the D dominant 7. You're going to put your first finger and bar it across the 5th fret from the 1st to the 5th, 5th to the 1st. Then we're going to place our third finger on the 4th string, 7th fret. 4th finger on the 7th fret, 2nd string. Omit the 6th string, and this is the D7, D dominant 7. All right, we got a few more chords left in the song. Next chord is B minor 7. You're going to place your first finger across the 7th fret, and bar all the strings, and then put your third finger right on the 9th fret, 5th string, and this is a B minor 7. Now the next chord is E minor 7. And that's going to be on the same fret. We're going to move over our first finger and cover from the 5th to the 1st. Second finger is placed on the 8th fret, 2nd string. Third finger is placed on the 9th fret, 4th string. Omit the 6th string and strum from the 5th to the 1st. This is E minor 7. All right, we're getting toward the end here. Next chord is an A dominant 7, 5th fret. So we're going to bar across our first finger, across all the strings on the 5th fret. Second finger is placed on our 6th fret, 3rd string. Third finger is placed on the 7th fret, 5th string. Strum all the strings on this one. A dominant 7. Now next chord is an A minor 7. Now to get the A minor 7, all we have to do, we're going to keep our fingers in the same place as the A dominant 7 and just release the second finger. And now that chord becomes an A minor 7. All right, the next chord is a D dominant 7. First finger is placed on the 5th fret and covering from the 5th to the 1st string. Third finger is placed on the 7th fret, 4th string. Fourth finger is placed on the 7th fret, 2nd string. Strum all those strings but the 6th. And our next chord is a G major 6th. Bar your first finger across the 3rd fret. All right, then we're going to put our third finger on the 5th fret, 5th string. Our second finger is placed on the 4th fret, 3rd string, and our 4th finger is placed on the 5th fret, 2nd string. We're going to strum all the strings. And again, this is the G major 6th. Perfect. Now, at the end, we've got a D minor 7 and a G7, and that's usually a turnaround to repeat the song and start over again. And those two chords are D minor 7. First finger is placed across the 5th fret, 5th string to the 1st. Second finger is placed on the 6th fret, 2nd string. Third finger is placed on the 7th fret, 4th string. Omit the 6th. It's D minor 7. All right, now we're going to move down to the 3rd fret. We're going to play a G dominant 7. Bar your first finger across the 3rd fret. Second finger is placed on the 4th fret, 3rd string. Third finger is placed on the 5th fret, 5th string. And strum all the strings. And that's G dominant 7. Okay, we're going to start the song in the beginning, and you can play this really any tempo you'd like. If you have any questions about this, please feel free to email me at tonyvalley@tonyvalley.com. Go online, listen to the song, check different ways people play it, but again, it's really the artist version of the song, whatever strumming pattern, but I'll play it in my own way. And the first chord is G7, and it's a pickup note to go into the C major 7. So I'm going to count this off. I'm going to start it again. I'm going to name the chords off as I play it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. G7, C major 7, C minor 7, F dominant 7, G major 7, B flat minor 7, E flat dominant 7 to A minor 7 to D7 to B minor 7 to E minor 7 to A dominant 7, A minor 7 to D7, D flat dominant 7, now to C major 7, C minor 7, F7, G major 7, B flat minor 7, E flat dominant 7, A minor 7, D dominant 7, to B minor 7, to E minor 7, to A dominant 7, to A minor 7, to D7, to G major 6th, to D minor 7, G7. Now I'm going to play it one more time, and I'm just going to strum them in 4 bars, in basically 4/4 time. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. That's just trends. If you have any questions about this, please feel free to email me at tonyvalley@tonyvalley.com. But definitely go online, listen to the song, and good luck with it. We'll see you next time.